Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another Chicago Beer Pass beer review. And we're going down to Missouri.
Man, the show me state. What is it, Kansas City?
Yep, Kansas City, Missouri.
Man, Michael Jackson wrote a song about Kansas City one time. He probably didn't write it. He definitely sang it.
Okay. This is the Tank 7. I found in the fridge. I believe someone brought it for a party at some point that we had here. Yeah. So I do not know how old it is.
What?
It is very carbonated, though.
Yeah, what's Tank 7, a farmhouse?
It's a farmhouse ale. Farmhouse Saison. Yeah. No, farmhouse ale, yeah. Or Saison,
farmhouse. Those are interchangeable,
yeah, right?
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't had a Boulevard beer in, I don't even know. I can't remember the last time.
It's been a while, and they would tell you that for the longest time their wheat ale was the top selling wheat ale in the Midwest. The Boulevard wheat.
Beating out
312.
312 and my favorite from
oh, you like the Upland one.
The Upland.
You know, you told me about some wedding or something you went to, and the Upland one was there, and ever since then
drank them out of Upland wheat.
Yeah. But this is a doozy. How about this bottle, man?
It's
what
fancy.
Is this, a 250? What is this?
Oh, does it not say in there?
I don't see it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little, I guess, champagne-esque bottle.
It's purty. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, Boulevard, they are part of, we were just talking about this, they're part of the collective.
Yeah, I believe it's Duvel, yeah, and Firestone Walker.
Okay.
I believe they're in the same crew as those guys.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know much about Boulevard. I know Kansas City is like 6 hours away in a car.
Right.
It's an hour flight because that's where you transfer if you're going to Dallas. You transfer to KC.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Never went to Dallas. So.
Yeah, Dallas is fun.
But yeah, Farmhouse Ale coming in at 8.5%. It smells. It does have it's got a little bit of age on it. I feel like a little touch of that like cardboard.
It's got those classic beer notes. We were just talking about these new beers versus because I'm more likely to go for like an Apex Predator or a Saison before I go for a lager if I just want something in my fridge.
Okay.
Right. So it reminds me of like some of the first beers I really got into that were not macro beers. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that orange peel, the clove,
the grains of paradise vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
allspice kind of thing. But 8.5, this beer could sneak up on you fast. We have little Lagunitas jars here. Flavor seems a little flat.
Yeah, it kind of feels like like those like aged hops. It kind of feels like a Belgian triple, right? Like
right.
What's the difference between a farmhouse ale and a Belgian triple? When you get to an 8% farmhouse ale, like what's the difference really? I don't know either.
I'm blanking off time. I'm sure it's like the malt bill is completely different, right?
Yeah, I remember the first time I went to Beer Temple, they were saying how like the origin of farmhouse ales is like literally whatever the farmer had, he threw into his beer, as when the seasons changed, right? And Saison is just French for season. But yeah, so it would vary from farm to farm depending on what folks are growing. So
sure.
You would have these beers, and even if it came from the same farm, it might be a totally different flavor profile. But yeah, I think the American version of that is more like what we said, right? Like orange and
but
spice.
More a white ale or a wheat ale.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting in that Belgian triple or even double. You're getting more of those dates and raisins, sugars. The malt is definitely darker, but yeah, kind of nice little light like summer beer. Like farmhouse ales and saisons are more summer-like. Mm-hmm. I kind of think of like Belgian doubles and triples more in the winter.
You can get busy on this on one of those spring days. Mm-hmm. That starts cold and it ends cold, but it's kind of warm during the day. When it gets a little cooler,
yeah,
you can close out with one of these almost 9% farmhouse joints.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's lacking because I do not know the age on this. It says best by date on bottle. There's no date on this bottle. I don't. Why don't you put it on the label? Then. Come on, Boulevard.
Yeah, it heads right into almost like it heads directly into like booze and
yeah,
dry, firm bitterness, right?
It looked very carbonated when we poured it out, but the mouthfeel is like nothing.
You want like even with the head, you mean like
Yeah,
it's got
it
this
doesn't-
really luxurious head on it, right? Big fluffy eggshell white head. But then you're expecting
The tingle on the tongue.
yeah.
No, it's nothing. It's easy to drink, which is bad, which is dangerous. Not necessarily bad, but easy to drink. But yeah, Tank 7. Yeah, I wish I knew the date or the year on this. I bet it's at least a year to 2 years old at this point.
Yeah. I've always wanted to take the American League Central tour because I know that ballpark down in Kansas City's got the waterfalls in the back.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to Kansas City as a beer town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
I know Boulevard makes a beer for the team.
Yeah, the Royals. Yeah.
Yeah, they have like Royal Ale or Royal Lager. So yeah, I don't know. Boulevard. Nice. Well, nice after our Hayes trip and
It's nice to be reminded of beer, like the first beers you had when you got into craft, and it's reminiscent of that. You know, like there'll always be room for like we talked about with the Spiteful guys. Like it'll always be room for beers that remind you of classic beers.
True.
You know, always be room for that.
Yeah. So I'm like this. If you're seeing Tank 7 and looking for something a little more, maybe than your little 12-ounce bottles or something you want to share with somebody, yeah, this is perfect. Well, a little bigger than what you'd expect, but it's nice.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back soon with another video. Take care.
Cheers.